house. I'm afraid maybe it might have happened around the house. Boy, I tell you.
Did you know about it, Paul?
What's that?
Daniel getting hurt. He's back.
My mama talking to Paul.
How bad is he?
It's starting therapy tomorrow for 2 weeks. They don't know for sure yet.
Pull a muscle or what?
They
Yeah.
think
Okay,
maybe
well,
he
we'll.
hurt
Right.
disc.
A disc.
You know, I
Okay,
used
well,
to
we'll see
to
you.
Missouri
Then take good
until these
care.
boys, brothers of mine, promised to quit hurting their backs.
He fell at work, and they think he fractured the disc in about where he was operated on the other
When
time.
did he do this?
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday this week.
I think it was Tuesday.
It's this week anyhow.
He went to the surgeon Friday, and they're starting him on therapy for 2 weeks starting tomorrow.
Heat, there's a heat therapy and sound, ultrasound. And if that doesn't do it, well then they're going to put him in the hospital and run a myelogram.
Round in circles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he called me one day this week. I forget what day it was.
I think he never said anything when I talked to him the other night.
And maybe it was It was either Tuesday or Thursday. And anyhow, but
It just happened not long.
no, I won't worry as much if I notice, but if I find it out later, you know, to know what's going on. Sure, you're going to worry to a degree. He was kind of low voiced too, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. He was hurting. They got him on codeine and muscle relaxer.
Uh-huh. I'll tell you, it's just... Now, Paul, you watch it. There's 2 of them this summer. That's enough.
Yeah. I done mine
We're just
2 years ago, 3 years ago. Huh?
We're so heavy and hard to take, we break our brother's back.
Really?
They're not even down here helping. Mary's had to do most of the work, the boys haven't been here to do it. Good thing they haven't been in the back
Waited until we
stuff.
got back home before he did his.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting back pretty good shape now.
When we was here 3 years ago, we just got, well, Dan's back was bothering him. We did, right after we left, he went in the hospital.
That was
2 years ago.
83 when I hurt my back. I was pretty sore for a while.
2.5 or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's here.
You get hurt so easy and it takes so long to get over it.
Took a long time to get over that.
Brother Hetty's having an awful time in between his shoulders and all. He doesn't turn his head, his whole body's turning this morning. Him and Herbert. Oh, the Tamiris was there this morning. He's job all over Missouri.
She's got noises everywhere.
He's a salesman on
Growing girl now. God, watch it out. I'll soon be a
started
limp.
teaching mortician.
As long as it's soon.
Okay. He's working as a teacher and teaching courses.
Well, you said lunch, you didn't say one thing.
And selling funeral arrangement things. And he travels all over the state. He worked all last week around Kansas City and his headquarters is they're going to go to Springfield. His headquarters will be in Springfield.
When they moving.
I don't know. They didn't say. He said it would be a good job, but he said he lives in the station wagon. job.
Well, we might as well not put that to up there.
No. Have them come down and roll away.
Are they feeding kind of low, Ma?
Yeah, and they say scratch where you itch.
Now you're gonna pick your nose and make some more bread?
Oh, no.
Fran told Marge out last night about Vicky when she's kidding going on with the kids, and boy, I tell you, I thought Marge would die. She's eating them buns, and she said, boy, them are sure good. She said, yeah.
I might stitch a little bit, I don't know.
And Marge said,
Okay.
boy, they're really good.
I got a
Fran
patch
said,
those
I'll tell you
shirts,
what
so I
makes them
won't
good,
get
and after
in
she
there.
got through eating, Fran said, yeah, I said, like my daughter says, Mama scratches her butt with her hands, and
Yeah,
Picks her
there's
nose.
picks her nose
pillowcases
with
going
her
under the
hands,
pillows,
and
except
and
one,
she
and
gets
that's
into
off
the
the
dough
wall in
and,
the mother's room.
Says, how could it help but
how could he help be good? Says, and he gets in there and mixes the dough all with her hands, says, it has to be good. Marge says, thanks a lot. I'm glad you told me
Waited until I
after.
was through eating it.
You told me after I got through eating them. She's a blast.
I put one on already. I already put it in her room. You know, the one that was on her pillow you put in the other day? Out here. Yeah. When she laid down, you was cleaning her room.
Yeah, it's or something that you can, you get something that you want to check again, you can bring it back and check it again. It's a whole lot like a tape recorder, only it's better because you can see as well as hear.
Yeah, that's all it is, the tape recorder with,
The picture. It's a camera-fied tape recorder, huh?
tapes last so long, you know, they practically never wear out.
Oh, you're still filming, huh?
Let me see.
You turkey.
She poured her coffee out. You just ruined her coffee.
Yeah.
The light going dim, looks like, is it, or is it just because I stand there looking out the window?
Oh, it goes dim. I
It's
don't,
dim now. I dimmed it for sure. Dimmed it or damned it, I don't know.
Damn it, damn it.
Well, I'm gonna go out here and get some of this stuff out here going, and then we got some pictures we wanted to look through. Did you want to call and talk to Jerry maybe a minute, or, and see, so we'll know what we're gonna do for sure, so we'll know what time we need to leave here?
You want to?
Do I want to call, or do you want to call?
Do you want to call?
It doesn't matter who calls.
No, the phone book's over here.
Get Crick out of my way. Tell you, I can't believe you guys.
Nobody, that is on me.
well, it looks like you bruised it over here and the infection's setting in.
That's healed up there, I think.
Oh. Maybe you need some of my antibiotic.
Oh, God. It's just turning red and swelling. Right here, I kneeled down on a little rock.
Got a lot of swelling to it there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had just started doing that this morning.
Probably ought to go to the doctor.
That's,
Get too much infection, huh?
can't let it linger too long, for I gotta
You sure
work.
can't with diabetes or something on the sideline there. Is it swelling all the way around?
No, just right here on the cap. It's surface. It's not in deep. But there's where it's sore right there, just rub.
It's only about knee deep.
Right.
Yeah, it's just it's just kneecap deep.
Just need you. Think we're gonna miss them. There's no answer. Five,
They go a lot.
6.
7 ringy dingies.
I let Osborne's phone ring 30 times
Yeah.
day before yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday morning, yeah. Yesterday morning early. Hung up,
No answer.
called
You're
back
through
just
with
a little
this
while
then,
later,
Paul?
and he was eating breakfast. Had been there all the time, so it wasn't ringing at all. Now I could hear it,
No,
but
I'll go out there and get some stuff gathered up and then put this up.
Oh, she wanted to know if you intended for her to take that guitar now.
Oh, yeah.
anytime.
You really want me to take it then? You
Honey,
don't
I
want to
can't
keep it here and
use
play it
and
or
what,
anything?
if they can well, use it or get any good out of it, what's the use to have it hanging around here?
Okay.
Use 200.
Paul doesn't play guitar.
It's over $100 value,
About all I can play is radio.
That's
even
me.
though I didn't pay $100 for it. It was $139 or 100 and something like that at the time, but it was on Christmas sale has a big savings on it. That's why I bought it.
What's that?
That electric guitar,
Oh,
an amplifier, but I can't.
There's too small
The
keyboard.
strings are too close together, and I get two of them at a time with my big-ended fingers. As far as small-handed person, it works fine. Now Marge done good on it last night. First time she'd ever played electric guitar. She plays. I don't know how the one she's got's a Gibson. Seems to me like she told me it's either a Martin or a Gibson. One of them high-priced guitars. She used to be on Ironton Station.
She worked there.
Yeah, but she also was the disc jockey and played and sang. I'm quite sure. That's what I hear anyway. And I thought it was just hearsay. I didn't know she gets the job done pretty well, don't she?
Yep, she's a pretty good singer. And I wouldn't have thought she's any more than an 8th grader, you know.
It is as common as can be, and here she's got 2 or 3 college degrees. She's got some folks lives around. Ironton it is, ain't it? Yeah, they live
Her
in
mother,
Ironton.
her and her mother lived at Orton. Her mother's home's there. I don't know if I think though she's in a nursing home. I'm not sure.
Now this girl that was here today to see about, neighbor Lay's planning on getting to work here, her folks lives around Caledonia. She went to school here at Valley.
what was her name?
I don't know.
Debbie Nipper, I believe she said her last name was now. But she told me who her folks were, but I didn't know.
They live down this street, that turns
first
off there at
street.
that little old.
She's a nipper now? Or she was a nipper?
No, she is a Nipper now.
She married a nipper, and he was killed in a car wreck about 6 years ago, wasn't he?
I think Paul came in at the time and she told it. I asked her what her
Yeah,
husband
she
did.
just said that he was dead. But let the top come up a little bit, like it did before. Maybe try to figure out a way to.
Get those rest in. Yeah, it slip down in this. Here. It was itself will slip down in this little bag. And this is down.
You did it.
And I wasn't here. I guess that was ID. Debbie and Paul practicing.
What was that a while ago?
Debbie and Paul practicing, that's what I said.
No, before I had the camera on.
That?
Yeah.
You got it this time? Good.
Yes.
I took that. And that it's so pretty. And I'm undecided on these. I thought I'd let Vicky take her pick, and then I took the other one.
Mm-hmm. Did you want one for Ken?
I guess I could. I never thought about getting something for Ken.
Was that her?
She wanted to know if I wanted something for Ken out of this, and I never even thought of it.
They might not want one, but Ken might want it from Sticky Williams.
You're being viewed again.
Yes, he got me good while ago.
You did.
Yes. You have to see it to see what I did.
You'll have to play that for us another dozen.
He's getting Pete snoring too.
Probably. I did not know that Mom and Dad had Christmas cards made up out of that picture.
I didn't remember it till I saw that.
You remember anything?
I remember the picture, but don't remember him having the cards.
Oh, I remember the picture, but I didn't remember the cards either being sent
What
out.
card?
Cards.
A lot of those are in here, now back in here. So I kinda got mixed up now.
You haven't dug any out for the picture board yet, huh?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Mom and her baby.
It's about 5 or 6 months old. Probably more like
God,
5.
he's big. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a beautiful picture?
He looks full grown.
Lover, oh, he was a lover.
His mama.
He's still a big old twit. He's licking my hand.
Was solid, you know, and I looked at her, told her what, guessed her weight, then she come on to me, guessed my weight. She's come within 3 pounds over or under his weight. And old Art Bouse, real tall, and he looked like thin as could be, but he was so tall that you couldn't judge his weight, so she guessed our 3 weights, and when she went to tell us our weights, why, she couldn't believe it. She said, looked at Florence, and she said, well, I heard of lead in your rump, said, but I don't know where else you got it at, she said. So, that present I got was an old walking stick with chicken feathers stuck over it, so some little girl was running by there, and I handed it to her, and that was what I got for her, couldn't guess her weight. And poor old Art Bouse, he weighed 251 or something other like that. He's 6'6", and it made it look like he was so thin. He's had the weight on him, and he was tough muscle too, because he drove that CES truck, and he never did have a help him unload. I don't care what kind of a load they sent in there, he unloaded.
He sure did.
He was stout, and he worked every day like that, and what I mean, he was just muscle.
Old Haverstick was a man at one time, wasn't he?
Well, they said he was. I always thought he was too ornery to be stout. If he got a hold of you, why, you just had to stand there, that's all. He sure didn't work like he would scuffle.
Oh, no, he was a wrestler and stout.
Sure. What'd you do with your specs?
I tell you, him and Oscar
Where's your
Edson.
glasses?
To a bedroom?
In your
You
bed.
bet.
Only
Don't
five.
get that big operation in there.
Paul,
Huh?
are you finished with your glass?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Come on, go bother somebody else.
Who?
That's unusual. He's got to have a picture of that.
Yeah, gotta have a picture of that, all right.
You gotta get a picture of her working.
Where's this going? Carol.
She don't do it very often.
Oscar Edsel beat all I ever saw, just scuff all that. He wasn't working. He was doing something. He was that way and up till he died. He just picked
Looking at you instead of the camera, you like that?
You can think of more foolishness to do
We needed you up at the church
than
the
any
other day.
grown-up man
We
I
had
ever
a
seen
play.
in my day.
You know what, up at work, we haven't had one water fight all winter.
Mom taped it on the.
water fight.
Yeah, we always have water fight.
Make you sick.
No, keeps you from getting sick. We're inside.
Where's Abby?
Sometimes sweats so much.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't nobody sweats like I do. Hey, I sweat everybody else.
Not you.
What?
Set the table with air conditioner.
There, here.
Sweat, we got to mop all the floor. I always did sweat.
Shovel snow, wind blows it go up. You don't have to put this
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, guys.
Wasn't asked on there, the glasses all pushed.
No, it's good.
I did.
I don't fall.
I'll have to work you.
Oh, Bob and Tina. We're good, they said taste high. What'll do?
Mom,
Hey,
I don't think Sandy ought to do that. He's dragging more dishes in here.
Mama, it's in full bloom on one side.
No.
That
You just
thing,
finished
You want
opening
to
out?
put that on now?
Yeah, after I get my jacket on.
that one side
Just a
opened up
minute.
already.
Sandy's clean a mess in here. You just keep dragging in.
Dang, Mom.
Lawrence had some kind of something looked like that and it bloomed
I didn't dirty mom.
time.
Great big bulb like head like an
Yeah.
onion.
You might.
Blow out.
What kind of fire you got there?
Knock on wood.
And
Bigger
we're
one.
down there, Al.
One more.
It's in bloom now.
How long will it stay?
All depends.
I had morning when I was working your
It may last 4 or 5 days or 3 days, may last 2 days, may last a day and a night.
What do I do?
The cooler you keep them, the longer it's doing it.
It's doing it. Where's my green coat? But what if I don't have a train to
You
do?
put it outside, it'll last a long time.
Okay, sis.
Carl, what do you want?
Yeah.
Okay, you push 1T is telephoto and W is wide angle. It'll pull stuff like that. See what you see in here?
What is that, the wrist?
Oh my goodness.
Is that better?
Yeah.
The two bones broken apart down.
I was kind of like sitting here letting them tape over there.
That's painful.
We called it broken, but not
See?
that broken.
Work there.
Yes, actually,
Because as long as you don't move it
That's
side to
W,
side,
this is
it's
T.
okay. As long as you just hold it
I
still.
see.
And that night, whenever he did it, I put a
Ooh.
splint on it.
Now, I got
For a
one of
long
them
time.
that you
Cheers
use
in a
on
way.
the right hand instead of left hand. And they get mixed in nice. My wrist.
How long is that?
I had to wear
Are you
mine
taking a
about
picture?
Yeah.
4 or 5 months.
Fine.
And I still have to wear it.
who are you shooting now?
All of you.
Dan,
What?
It's in
you help Carl put his green coat on and put his
Yeah, where's it at?
thing on.
Laura's, where's my green coat going in that stack? I don't know. It's over there somewhere. Stand still. But listen, this is.
Oh, right
No,
there.
Lawrence Emily called me the other day and wanted me there for Christmas dinner again this year with Lawrence Emily. Lawrence's cousin shot, he ain't got no legs. He shot his legs off him in the service. And
Give me real quick.
I was over last Christmas, had dinner with him, so I called him this morning, told him I was going to come out here to you. Well, he said, we'll have supper too, you know. I don't know, I might go back by.
Where do they live at?
Over on Lilac Drive.
Oh, I didn't know they.
You know where Maxwell Shop is, but it's still back to that. Well, you go up to the Curtoy store, right in front of it, just go up and make the turn, go right out. Then as you go right up the first drive there, he's about the third or fourth house. They got the big sign there, the Emily's, and we got that big drive-in thing there to go in, mirrors all around the place. He can lay there in his bed and see anybody that come in from up the street or in the house or any place where he can see the movement of them. He got mirrors set there that he can lay there in his bed and see what's
Going on.
yeah.
Who's doing it, but whoever they're doing it.
The Army had that all fixed up for him that way.
Guess he bed fast all the time.
Oh, yeah. 30-some years, I think he's been that way.
He can set up,
Yeah, in a wheelchair, just a little while, but most of the time he's like to sit up and eat or something like that. And he's got two kinds of wheelchairs. Got one he can even ride around in, it's electric, and the other one he'll just wheel it around, but she has to put him in it.
he's not able to do it with his arms.
Well, he can, but he can't flip himself just right. He said his butt was longer than his arm reach.
It looks like they get him one of them hoists. Where he can swing, yeah, let him swing, where you get in the corners, pick him up, and swing it around and set it in the wheelchair.
Well, I guess he's got that on that bed, that monkey bar thing on the bed, but they don't use it. She can just reach and catch him that way, and then he can
Hi, Grandma.
shove with the other hand, just swing him over in that chair. What time she's
Smile pretty, I'm
starting with
zooming you
that
in.
other hand.
Now they're slow.
Smile pretty, I'm zooming you in.
I know you are. You've been done it quite a while.
And his wife
This is fun.
doesn't care that we have to have a nurse come in. She's the nurse herself.
They trained her for that. Yeah, they're there for them too.
She was a Rulo, and everybody said the Rulos was the honest things there was, but there's been a faithful
Oh,
one.
she's been good.
Son's got that
Yes, she
back.
does.
Is somebody going to sleep over there?
No.
I think he's trying to. Let's see. I'm afraid to move this thing because I'm afraid I'll mess something up.
I'm afraid you're missing something.
Here, let's see.
Afraid I'll mess something up.
Can't do it. Where's he at?
Think you're looking too high.
No, I see him here. Well, I can't handle that way. I'm afraid I'll break something.
Yeah, you're allowed to break the camera and take a picture of him.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
No, I went down to old mines here a while back to a shooting match. I was the only fella down with a gun that didn't have a
Look at
scope.
Grandpa in there.
That was set loose.
What do they want a scope on a shotgun?
Didn't have a hand around it, holding it down.
I didn't win nothing, but I got 2 or 3 extra shots. See, they have 2 crosses there, and if nobody else hits but one cross, or don't hit any cross, and you hit the one, you win. But then if someone hits both crosses, then you get free shots. I think I got 3 or 4 free shots. I was up in there writing money all the time, but I just couldn't cut that cross.
It's been a long time since you've been to a shooting match.
Yeah, but I just ain't got the gun that I used to have
You
either.
ain't got the same one, huh?
No, I loaned Bill Lanham my little Remington to turkey hunt with, and instead of him using just the regular shells, he put some of that dynamite in it. He just took 2 inches of the barrel off of it.
My goodness.
Gun's 70 years old, and you can't put them kind of loads in it.
Put that Magnum shell.
Yeah.
Short Magnum.
We doing it?
I got a 12-gauge Savage single shot, but I've been wanting to try out like for a match. That thing has the closest pattern. From here to that shed up there, well, from here to Dan's van, I could knock Dan's van out. Not do too much on the side of the truck.
Well, that's about shooting match range, too.
It has a close pattern.
No, all I got for a match gun is...
Walmart, didn't you, or Kmart. The dime stops about that far back.
See, that's the way mine did. I got off of Sam's old gun, and well, you wouldn't know that if you'd see it now. I had redone it and everything. Woodwork, it just shines like new, but it's 70 years old.
I've had guys say, well, Tom, you want to go deer hunting? I said, well, I got the shotgun, but I don't think I'd ought to shoot a slug through it. That thin wall,
Yeah.
I'm afraid to shoot a slug through it.
And my Ted Williams, I worked it over here a while back. I got
Just splitter.
all that adjustable choke, if you didn't shoot it on the improved cylinder, why, you didn't know where it's going to shoot to. Every time you clicked it had 7 selected chokes, and it just, each click you give it, it shoots a different place. So I got tired of that, and I just put that screwed on there. Didn't I? Put it in a vise, and I put the steel wrench on it and scored it up right good. So that wasn't going to come off there. So I just took the hacksaw and I split that thing, got it down just about right, and I put her in a vise, and I took the chisel and hit it. There's sweated on there. So it's got a 25-inch barrel on it now. I pulled it down to full choke, and at 30 yards, I think it put 53 shot in a, what that's about 6-inch square, right? What it was, 6-inch square card with 53 number 8 shot in it. That short barrel.
Shaking the chair, that's making it even worse.
Yeah, because you can use heavier shot, number 8 shot, and it'd be good. But I had to put see, that was a ventilated barrel. In order to do that, I had to cut that end off of it. Well, I had to take the front end of that and make a ramp bead for it. Man, you bring that barrel like that and you shoot 2 foot high, 30 yards like no one's business. See, it breaks the end of your barrel up to line with the back of it. So I just cut that off down there and stuck that ramp up there and soldered her down on it. And I traded my little Remington the other day, but it wasn't no good. A fella come by there and he had a 20-gauge Magnum. Yeah. I treated right. At 30 yards, you can't even hit a card with number 8 shot with it. A new gun, too.
Get everybody asleep.
Tracy Light said when you get one like that that's new and it won't do that, put a cart in the end of it and put the vinegar in it overnight. You shoot it 5 or 6 times in a day, and you guarantee you should shoot.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it stop filming.
She said it takes
It's alright. That's what I want to do.
Chambers and shot.
Here you go, take this, please.
He's fixing
Well, I just thought maybe, see, a Magnum is a more open choke. It said it's supposed to be a full choke, but it's for a Magnum. 3-inch shape. And naturally, if it was down as tight a choke, putting more shot to it and all, why you maybe slip the barrel or something. But this is a
I
Magnum.
was trying to do that, but I couldn't turn it
And I
around.
think I shot 5 shots. And the 4th shot I didn't hit, even at that I didn't hit, so I thought, no. It looked like out in the weeds I had a 5-gallon bucket sitting out there with a 6-inch square card on it. And just 2 or 3 shots hitting around on that bucket. And
Come on, wake up,
fresh, see the shot had been still off the side. So I just held over about 10 inches and hit it for 5 shots. So it's still shooting further. And it peppered that bucket beside it with 5 shots. So it's in the barrel. And a new gun. But I don't know what the new gun, I don't know what the new guns. I had people train me to pull that barrel and tell me how much it's shooting off. And put
You
it
want to see some steam inside the house? Right here it is.
Through it. Just take that and just start
Okay.
pulling that barrel in.
Do whatever he's doing.
You can't tell that you've
I got what I wanted.
Brains up there with shit. Stick that up in there and start pulling on. So I saw the fella the other day and he asked me if I'd shot it yet. And I said, yes, but I haven't hit nothing with it yet. Well, he said, are you satisfied? I said, well, I traded with you, didn't I? He said, yeah, but I'll take back that if you don't want it. I said, no, just leave me alone. I'm going to see where in the hell it is to shoot.
She's supposed to be, her plane's
He said,
supposed
oh,
to
I
arrive
took
about
that in on a trade. He said,
But I told,
I really didn't know how it shot. I took it in on a trade, 20-gauge Magnum, a new gun. But I didn't think about it being a dud.
she's, in order to get her, be sure that
It
we
did
won't
shoot me
get
to the
caught in
right,
traffic
but quite a bit to the right. Look at that barrel, look at that.
tables in the way.
Should just look like it'd be right
Nope.
in line. It's not.
The way the choke is on it, it's all on one side of the barrel instead of
invariably.
It's something.
in other words, when they choke it, it's turned like this, and it's off to the
Not
side.
too far from the house.
I had
Cars.
rolled up a barrel 10 and Paul Scott's like,
There you go.
you take a pheasant flying through you, a bunch of pheasants or pheasants want to shoot you, shoot one of the pheasants, they're going across this way,
How's
very
the-
fast.
Why do you have to have a table move?
You gotta shoot with the left-hand barrel.
That's real deep.
Focus
The right-hand barrel shoot way behind you, that throws you back. The left-hand barrel throws them this way. And it's got the lead built in, they call it built-in lead.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, film it, Edie.
Like
Yeah.
pheasants or ducks or geese or something, flying that thing outrageously close.
You think-
Not a perfect shot. I believe before military shot is put my dead center.
I never could figure how a double barrel, how you can shoot a double barrel straight anyway. And barrels here again each other, and they're spread apart a little, and you're aiming right down the center of the barrel on each side of both of them. I don't know how they got them bored at that. You aim that way and hit anything.
That's the reason the left one shoots to the right and right one to the left. So that's where those barrels are going.
They're bored that way.
Well, it's not necessary. They're small at the small end.
If they don't have that built-in lead, they shoot straight.
They shoot straight ahead without the built-in lead.
Well, I got that old gun of Uncle Mark's. That I had it.
That's double.
That was a double. That was a double barrel Remington, a 30-inch barrel. Double barrel, 30-inch barrel. No, 32-inch barrels. Yeah. And full choke on left-hand barrel, full choke, and the right modified. I think the way it was stamped on it. There's a Remington hammerless. And he'd take that to shooting matches and win with it and everything else. I don't know how he done it.
Yeah.
I bought it from Uncle Sam after Uncle Mark passed away, and he told me, he said, I never could hit anything with it myself. Said, but Mark, you took it to shooting matches. So I took the shooting match and didn't even hit the card with it at 30 yards. Florence shot it a few times. She didn't win nothing with it, so I took a squirrel hunting one day, and I was sitting down looking up a tree, and there's 2 squirrels in there. So I shot this one, he fell out. And I kept on watching, waiting for the other, and then it come down the other side of the tree, and I heard clunk hit the ground. I thought way down the hill, it got from out of reach of a cannon. So I thought, well, I'll walk up there, and I never shifted that button. And I just left it sitting ready for fire, and I went down there, and I reached down and picked that squirrel up, and he just clumb his tail. And then jumped on the tree and started up, so I batted him with the stalk, and then he hit the ground, and I took the stalk like that, punched him on the ground, that thing went off, and it drove my glasses right in the side of my head. And I thought, now, is that the way you feel with your head blowed off? Right at the end of the barrel on it, flew out there and hit me. And, so that done me with it, boy. I just loaded things up, come on into the house. I told Florence, I said, I don't want no more to do with that gun. I'm darn near shooting myself with it. She said, well, how in the world is a barrel that long would you get it anyway that you could shoot yourself? And I said, well, that's what I done. I said, shot that squirrel down, and I thought it was dead, and I'd wait and watch him for the other one. I reached down to get the tail, pick it up, and he just clumbed its tail and come up my arm, and then started the tree. And I just took the stalk like that and batted him down, and he hit the ground. I just bumped the stalk now, just that jar, and it set that thing off. So I was over at Dad's, and I told Dad what happened. And I said, that gun's dangerous. And Julius is over for Elbridge. He said, well, I want it. And I said, no, I wouldn't want anybody to have that thing. He kept hollering about it and hollering about it. I said, I tell you what, if it's all right with your dad, I said, you talk with him. I said, I told him the faults with it. And I said, if he thinks it's all right for you, I said, you get me 2 boxes of shells and you can have the darn thing. Well, I'll do that. So he went to his dad, and his dad, Julius, come over, and he said, well, you don't want to get rid of that gun. And I said, Dad, just like I told you, my life was spared, and I'm not going to fool with it no more. And he said, well, just put it on safe when you're not using it. You're going to use it for a ball back. And I said, well, I don't care. I'm through with it. And he said, well, I'll go ahead and get you a couple of boxes of shells. And I said, he can have it. Said he knows how to handle guns. And he goes his skeet shooting and everything else. And I said, all right, get me a couple of boxes of shells and you can have it. So Julie said, well, I don't know what kind you want, so it'll just give you enough money to get them with and get your own shells. Said, he can have the guns. Elbridge still got that thing. He don't have no trouble with it. But it's just that easy on the trigger and just jarring it like that. But the darndest jarring I ever got was down there at YMCA in Press Dodge, and that was these double barrel LC Smiths.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a hammerless. And we was out there one day talking, and he said how good it shot. He said, I don't know. He said, it'll put the most shot in anything that I ever saw. Well, he was shooting both barrels at once and didn't know it. And if he'd just put one shell in, the other side would have snapped when it jarred. And he set up something here, and I cut down on it, and I just felt 2 jolts like that, and Lloyd almost broke my nose. I said, that thing got a double rebound to it, hadn't it? He likes it, it does kick. And looked on Bridget, why, it's supposed to throw the shell out that you shot and leave the load in it. They both come out. I said, yeah, no wonders it kicks. I shot them both at once. He said, oh, don't pull but one trigger at a time. I said, you try it. And he put 2 shells in it, and they done him the same way. With the jar of it popping, tripped the other off. So he brought it into town to whoever that gunsmith was in there, and he took it down apart, and then catch it there where the triggers would catch was just full of old hard dirt and glazed stuff in there, and he cleaned that out. Well, you had to pull on them then to make it go. So I thought that's why the Elbridge had to do the one that Uncle Mark had, but I guess not. And maybe I just jarred it down a little harder on the ground, I thought, for because I thought he was going to eat my hand off the way he turned and come up himself and grab me. But why he laid there on the ground like that? I guess he thought I'd go off and leave him alone, he'd make it.
Pretending to be hurt, and he wasn't.
Well, he clung that and then caught the tree and started up. I just took the stalk right quick like that and brought him to the ground, and then I just punched him with the stalk and boom, that thing went. It just drove my glasses right in the side of my head. Oh, man.
Side boxed you, didn't it?
Oh, man, it come plumb out of my hand. I wasn't expecting anything like that. It's a good thing it had a long barrel was up, or maybe I would have had it under my chin or something. No, I didn't care about having anything like that.
You call that suicide.
Back there in them woods, it never would have been found.
Well, you just don't frighten us about it. Your feet stink, the rest of
They
us
saw
don't.
buzzards swarming around up there.
Somebody to find, once the buzzards out there. Buzzard bait.
That puts me back to George Haverstick again. He saw the buzzards flying around, and he said, I could hear them going, pew, pew. And he had lost a cow, and something else had got away, and they'd died. See, and they're back there in the brush, and he noticed them buzzards flying around, and he said, they stunk so doggone bad, said them buzzards go and go, pew, pew.
They will when they get close to it.
Yeah, he had to go back up and burn them and everything, because
By the door, Sarah.
if they had got out there somewhere and died or something happened to them, because they died, he didn't know there's anything wrong with them. If they died and he couldn't find them, buzzards found them and went to flying around. He went to look and see what it was and come on to them. He said they smelled so bad, so then the buzzards would sail on and go whoosh, whoosh.
That's what they do today, anyway.
Are they picking at you?
No.
He's the one that does those things.
Oh, they do.
It's the winter he don't need a whole set of plumbing.
Guys, let's open my program.
The whole set of new plumbing.
No!
All they need to do is put a reducer on him and tighten it up. Put a smaller plug in.
Good job, Alva. You can find one strong enough. No,
Pop-off valve is working.
Don't shake that table, I said!
Call, it's her table. I think she can shake it when she
Now
wants
you can
to.
wait the rest of the evening to start talking now, mail driver.
Did you find out who was doing it? No.
And I feel sorry for you with that.
Yeah. Somebody,
You don't have a chance, do you?
no?
That's right. If he had a chance, he lost it.
He has wind blown away.
Know what you're talking about.
Now, I don't know, but he's getting right close to what we was talking about.
She's eating the whole top.
Now make him hold that glass for you then.
I'm afraid he'll bring it.
No, he
You
wouldn't.
played it.
Yes, he would too. He
I
likes
bet you
my
he
kind.
would. I bet you he would.
Well, then it's up by Grandpa.
Sit over there and crack that window a little bit.
I'll hold that for you.
Now, do you approve of that? She said crack that window.
I moved it, so you wouldn't crack it. I figured you'd take her at her word.
How
Paul
much?
wants to hold that glass for you.
No. Hold my own
Yeah,
glass.
let me hold it.
Nope.
Let me hold it.
Yeah, but you need to hold that pipe plate, it's gonna slide off in your lap.
No, it ain't neither.
And I will not offer to hold your pipe plate, and that glass could fall and spill and get me wet.
And usually where it gets you wet, it
You
helps.
You don't want her to stab you with a fork, do you?
I never thought about that, now don't you start
Or
with
just after.
She probably wouldn't have thought about
Take the ball
that.
by yourself.
I'd be holding that plate and she'd just reach out and boom,
She
break
played
my
Florence.
hand up with the fork.
She played Florence, she'd have a fork instead of a hammer, but now whatever.
All I bought was Donna and Dean up at Columbia, and went on down one of those sporting good places there, and they had this BB gun there. I thought, well, that'd be good to shoot around the house with, play with. So we'd set some hedge apples up there, and the darn thing shot pretty good. So I shot them, Dean shot. So I went back there and set me up some more hedge apples, and my billfold was in my hip pocket, and Florence just picked that up, and she missed it. Thought, my word, just too high to hit the hole. It shot right into me, that darn thing. Oh. She didn't aim good.
Pretty good aim myself. Don't know how good she aimed, made a pretty good hit.
That night, I got to take a mirror and look back, see, there's a green spot there, big as a quarter when she shot. She said, well, I shot at your billfold. She didn't hit it. My old Dean, he just laughed. He thought that was the funniest thing he ever saw. And I said, Dean, let's go back down to the basement, down to target practice. And, oh, no, I don't go. I'm afraid I'd catch him bent over and pop him to see the pants. Well, I didn't know anything was just that coil spring and shoot would hit hard like that. But you could break that soda bottle with the thing if you was up close.
Yeah.
And shoot me on the hip with that.
I never knew my mom was a bad shooter.
You ain't talking about me shooting it.
She's got sympathy things.
Oh, are you talking about Sandy? Oh, you talking about Sandy? I think you're talking about Sandy, yeah. I don't think she knows how to shoot a gun.
Yeah.
Somebody else said that one time and got surprised.
Yeah, that one time, that one movie. He said, you shot your eye out, you shot your eye out. On the one movie that I watched at school.
I forget who it was that said that the gal didn't shoot. It's in here in Scotia, I think. The gal tagged the deer. They told her they didn't believe she shot it. The guy that was with her said, you hang your watch over around that tree and she'll shoot it. He didn't shoot it.
You didn't have no watch left?
I don't know what's left. That was years ago. I don't remember now who it was. I think old Dodie was one that was telling us.
Hey, there's two extras.
Said she really actually hadn't shot the deer, but he couldn't prove it. She said she didn't know how to shoot that gun.
Florence got me a new shotgun, but we all, I and Floyd and her and Dean, we went on out in tip holes so we could try that new shotgun out. And Donna thought she'd want to shoot it too. So I just put a shell in it, told her to shoot it, and that darn thing knocked her watch off her arm. It just rolled her. I guess she didn't try to hold it. I didn't notice it kicking. Oh, it really bounced her. Now she won't even touch a shotgun. Yeah, just knocked her watch from off her arm.
Let me have half of that.
Good,
Grandpa?
Yes, sir, and a semi-automatic 20.
Is it good?
They'll empty it before you know what happened.
Great pie.
They don't know you're supposed to shoot one shell at a time. They think it's supposed to be an automatic.
Machine gun.
Florence was good with automatic. She'd go squirrel hunting. She can kill a deer one deer season with it. Only was allowed to use a 20.
Oh, wasn't that bad served on that? Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, and it was a running too. And she
Yeah, she did. You probably saw her
said,
house.
I got him, Daddy. I thought, got him, nothing. Still running, but where it had passed me, I didn't want to shoot towards her, and the way I went and got it past, it come in between us. And She let it just get a little passing by. She started in, just patter, 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 patter as it going. She said, I got him, Daddy, and I didn't see where it went to, but she did. She brought it down.
Boom, 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 boom.
And then she found going up the ridge one day, going where I was working up there. She looked up in a tree and she could see a black snake in the crack of a tree, and it got in and was eating bird eggs. She stood down there and just shot up in it, and that snake just spread out right big, and there was just whole bark and stuff, and just broke the whole side out, and that snake fell down at her. Now, she's ready to leave there.
The old tree was rotten. wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just a bark, you might say, there where he had crawled in there, and she could see his big old black snake, see him shining in there, and the birds just hollering up the tree because it got into where the nest was. She just thought she'd shoot right in the middle of that there where he was, and that bullet hit him, and he just flinched out right big and broke himself out there and fell on the ground.
Did she kill him?
Yeah, she finished him up after but he was just, what it is, across a wagon road, that's just what he was, from the tip of his tail to his head. That's how long he was. He's a big one. Had that big knot in the middle where he'd eat them little birds down in there.
You never see any more of those old black coach whips anymore, do you?
I haven't sold one of them in years.
No, that's something that could really be gone for good.
I'll tell you something else I haven't seen in years. Ain't near as big. That's a blister bug.
A what?
A blister
Blister
bug.
bug.
I haven't seen one for years.
I imagine this spraying they do around gets rid of a lot of stuff like that.
We haven't.
I haven't seen a
I've
blue
seen a
racer
few.
for years either.
Oh, I see quite a few of them. And then another one that you don't ever see them. Well, used to be what they call a little green snake. You'd see them up in the brush and stuff. You don't see them no more. I don't know what's went with them. They'd get them on the green leaves, and you just couldn't tell it's in there, but they'd stay. I don't know why they'd
I
stay.
haven't seen them, and used to you couldn't, they'd be 10 or 12 feet apart, you'd see them down the roads and stuff.
But you don't see them no more. I don't know what went with them.
Still see a walking stick down there, but I haven't seen a blister bug
Oh, there's a lot of them.
in years.
A walking stick.
Those,
Oh,
Looks like a little old stick walking around.
you know, I used to kill every one of them I'd seen in this organic gardening. Them were the best thing to have around your garden. They kill these certain kind of bugs that eat plants and things. That's all they live on is something like that.
They live on
They're
aphids.
killing them.
leaf aphids.
And you can even order the things to put in your garden. Them and what do you call them?
Praying mantis.
All kinds. They got different kind of bugs you can order that you can put in your garden that way. And here, I used to think they had fight bugs.
Ladybugs. and
Ladybug,
praying mantis.
that's it. That ladybug is something you can order too to turn loose in your garden. My little white poodle would find out there and she'd butt it to death.
All right, Pete, I'll take you out, potty. Come on, let's go potty. Gotta go potty.
Stick horses started crawling up my leg, and I'm telling you, I just been about to be
They're the
sprayed.
weirdest looking things.
Yeah, and they don't feel like they're walking up your leg.
What?
Many chickens are good to put up your yard, their garden.
Now, how do you like that kind of a band?
I like it. For me.
I got Donna watching it. It had a band like that, and I didn't think she'd like it, so I got her one like this one. And they threw that back in the box, so I don't know if she took it with her, if it's there at the house. I just figured she wouldn't like that kind.
Now, this kind I have to have.
Yeah?
I can't wear anything that's got an elasticize to it around my arm.
Yeah?
That one I can just slide to where it's snug on my arm and it don't tighten up on me. Anything with elastic.
That's why you wear it up in the middle of your arm.
I could shorten it and wear it down here, but it gets in the way.
Yeah.
It's always getting wet.
Well, I done broke 2 of these things. Wrench will slip or something, and bang, you'll hit that right into it, and you knock the crystal right out of it. I gave my pocket watches. I had 3 of them, so Donna wanted one, Deneen wanted one, and Diana wanted one, so they took care of that for me. Donna took my railroad watch, and Diana took the one that they gave me for retirement out there at the Y, and then I had a Waltham pocket watch too, and Deneen took that.
They just stripped you down, didn't they?
Yeah.
You'll be able to play with it this afternoon.
Oh, I had 2 or 3 offers on that
Looks kinda
railroad watch.
nasty.
Floyd Carter give you $200 for it, just the way it sits there. It,
What are you doing?
Well,
Kids
it's
want
all
one, I
up.
said,
Yeah,
well, when I
they
get
take
through
care
it,
of
then you divide my watches up. So, and when I got that one from for retirement, the little girl, she won't take it right then and said, you got 2, you don't need this. And she'd carry it around. And I said, no, leave it here till I get ready to give it to you. Then you'll give it to somebody else. She'd say, and every time she'd come down, can I take the watch home today? So finally I could take it with you. She said, I like it, said, because it was one of those, you push the button, it open the case and everything so you can see, and then close it up. Then it had when I started with them and when I retired and all. And
Who was this?
my granddaughter wanted my watch, so she got it.
No, that would have been Denise, wasn't it, instead of Deneen?
Yeah, Diana and Deneen, yeah. Deneen is comical looking. She's almost 6 foot tall. I don't know where she come in with all that height.
No, there's none on your side, is there? Of the women that tall.
No,
I don't know of any on the Carter side, do you?
no, they're all low, heavy-set people, and Diana's not going to be tall. She's just about her mother's height. But that Deneen, my gracious, she's just a whole head taller than either one of them.
You should do what my mom said from Push Together. Yeah.
Monster, huh?
Deneen will walk by you and she said, how's the weather down there?
You ought to ask her how it is up there.
But she'd have something to say about it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
She must like her mama tonight.
Well, I imagine your mama come back honest.
She's a little bit like your 2 sisters.
Well,
I don't either, but for some reason.
Connection there someplace.
Why you didn't like
well, I guess it's because I'm losing my color in it.
Well, that Diana, she was something else when we go up there. Why,
You
I
know
always
why I was getting
have a
white
pocket
beard?
full of change.
Because I'm losing my color in my waist.
Rattle around, all them kids, they just run at me and they'd get their hand in my pocket and go to pulling that change out there. And said, Donna got extra. I said, don't you do anything like that. I said, well, what do you think I put that in there for anyway? She said, that's all right. If you want to have it, give it to them. So they're not raiding pockets. And that little one, she come back here and says, Grandpa says, I guess we heard that you can't get money. He said, but we sure take quarters and nickels. Give them to us. Yeah, she didn't want to lose out on that. Quarters and nickels. And she still, when she comes down, I'll take all my change rather than pouring it out when I'm crawling around under houses and things. I just put it in a cart in there, and sometimes she's slow about getting down. She'll have a pint, one of them pint containers full, quarters, nickels, and pennies. I was intending to send that up to her Sunday when Donna went back, but I forgot. So it'll be cool when she does get down again.
How old is it now?
Let's see, Deneen, I don't know, just watch this. Diana, she's graduating out of high school, or high school, so she's, how old that makes her, what's
18, somewhere around.
She'd
Well,
be
she was
about
born at
17
the
or
wrong time. She was a year late getting in school. She was like a few
She'd be
days of being,
almost 18.
just a few days difference, but they wouldn't let her go to school. She had to wait till the next year.
And I think that Deneen is, Deneen Gillis.
Yeah.
I think she's just like a year or so older than Alvin, so she'd be 20 or 21. Is she older than Alvin in his first year? Yeah. That would've been 62. I I didn't think she was that much
Seems
older.
like there ought to be still a little spots running around instead of.
Not her, she's up there.
You better watch out.
Stupidest farmhouse
Hey, don't-
there, Fairview Farms. On the first year we went down. In October.
Well, Florence,
Second was.
Carl,
yeah. Florence come very near leaving us that year, didn't she?
She sure did.
Well, I just didn't see how she's gonna make it.
What was wrong?
Asthma, and it just choke her to death. There's just nothing they could do for it. They finally come up with a ease on it. There's no curing it. Poor little Diana, she's caught with the same thing. But the doctor says this type of asthma, they may as they grow larger, outgrow it.
Carl, turn it off.
She's about the same age as Dolores, or just a little older than Dolores. Dolores is graduating high school. Of course, Dolores is 17. She'd be about 18 or close to it.
Yeah, I think that's what she is, coming up 18 whenever her birthday is. Well, that was just, Donna said she's going back up for her anniversary. It's past it, but her birthday was just recent. And her birthday wasn't right to start school at the time school started. They got an age limit. They got to be to start school.
Now, see, Dolores turned 17 in August.
And Russell Smith's little girl was the same age as Deneen, and just enough that she could go to school at the right time, see, and then, Diana, and I thought that maybe it was just certain places had that, but we have it here too. They got to be so old to get to school.
Yep.
Yeah, her birthday has to be, I don't remember what the
15th of October.
Usually it's the 15th of October, but I think they've set it up there around where we're at now till it's by the 15th of September. This last year.
It was the 15th.
Well, see, your
of
school
October,
starts in
19.
September, don't it?
Ours starts in August.
August 9th.
Well, you know, ours did too, but now they've set it back like it was. It went back,
Well, they're trying to pass a law at home where they can't start school before Labor Day.
Yep,
Well,
they
it's-
passed that in Missouri, and then they went ahead and let some of them start because of the farm situations.
now they're talking about extending that daylight saving time to way up, make it longer to last, and the schools are trying to fight that because it's making the children have to get out and wait in the dark for a bus in short weather. So I don't know, there'll be somebody ignorant enough that got to go a 2/3 majority and you watch them get it. I wish they'd put that back to standard time or leave it on
I do
fast
too.
time. I'd want.
One or the other.
Well, we don't change it anymore.
Well, that's,
Well,
they're
ten
smart
hours.
people there,
I
aren't they?
think we only got 2 or 3 counties that change.
Well, yeah, those around Louisville.
I guess that stopped that.
And you done it all yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just stack them so neat.
Now, if you want to do it, you're going to do it all over again. Maybe you can put them up as easy as knock them down.
At least not as fast.
I was looking through some things down in the basement the other day, moving it around, and I saw a puzzle there, just like you'd square off so much of that table, 2,000 piece. And that Florence had put that together, and then she had it in the box, and it's still there. It's all put together. I wonder how long it took her to put that thing together.
Long
But you
time.
had to snap it together. Well, a darn kid can beat anything at that I ever saw. I went and, when Deneen was little, I got her a puzzle for Christmas time. It happened to be Santa Claus with his reindeer sled and on the roof of a house. And, well, she just opened that box. She said, oh, she shook it like that. And she said, I want to guess what's in my present. She darn near guessed every one of her presents, just if it had rattled, tell what it was. And she said, oh boy, a puzzle. And I said, oh, puzzle, what do you mean by that? She said, it's a puzzle. She tore it open and said, I told you it was. And she just poured that out on the floor and got on that vine and just went to slapping that thing together, just fast like that. Then she'd stand there and look a while, and she'd rake some more out and just go snapping them together. I said, well, now, That's no good. I said, I can't do that. I don't intend to let you do that. I said, how can you do that so fast? She said, well, stupid, you match colors. The reindeer and parts of it, and this, that, and the other. And said, well, stupid, you match colors.
Kids used to have races putting puzzles together.
Sandy's dad's the guy I've never seen anybody like him. He can sit down with a, what is it? Size puzzles does he do?
750 pieces.
750 piece puzzle? He can almost put one together in a day.
Yeah. I never saw one
I
that's
feel
big
like
as that.
Helios.
I believe it's as long as this table, and then it's, I guess 2 foot wide. It's longer than it is wide, and she got it all put together and had it on a square piece of cardboard and had it taped to the edges, and it's still there. I found it the other day when I moved the stuff around. It's all together.
Let's go in here.
They make pretty pictures.
Yeah.
And now you ain't supposed to eat no more. He's
And
supposed
them
to
are
eat.
cutting little pieces down to get that many pieces. I think it's 2,000.
But you got close to the
Maybe it's
other one.
1,000 pieces. I don't know, but they're in little,
Real close.
I
little
know.
small
It
pieces.
got in you, didn't it?
She's got it fit together.
Just jumped out and jumped right in your mouth.
1,200, 1,500, 2,000.
Well, I thought that was 2,000 it said on
Because
there.
he
I'm
went and
not
got
sure.
Carl a piece of pumpkin pie. He thought I didn't
It's a
think
big
he'd eat pumpkin pie. Take me home and get you bread and water.
Brett's back.
No, the last 20 years of
Kind of bread I
Florence's
need, you won't
life,
get
she
too fat, just water.
didn't have much enjoyment. I'm telling you, her health.
Who?
She was in the hospital so much, and she thought that she'd just well to die when they made her quit work. She just really took it hard.
How many years did she work at the Brown Sugar?
27 years, I think they read off there. When they read her picture, they had that on there, the time it was and all. I think it's 27 years she worked.
Well, if you're gonna stand there, stand
Hi,
still.
Lois.
I know she
Did you
worked
hear
there
me?
for years.
If you're gonna stand there, stand still. I'm not very good with this thing. I don't know how to work it. I just kind of like let it sit there.
How long did the girls work there?
I guess at the time she retired, she was one of the oldest hands they had. I think that union
About
outfit
20
put
minutes.
that out one time. She was the oldest. And you'd be surprised if people just go in and work a couple of years, and they quit and go somewhere else and work, and then come back. But that breaks their seniority, and they got to start again. Florence had that one break. We went 1 year to St. Louis in '50, and she come back. But they somehow or another they didn't hold that offer, given the full time on this literature they put out. Well, the union sent that out when they. I had to send her a retirement check back in after she died. I couldn't use it. I had to send it back in, and they sent the death certificate out, and that they had, and then they sent this little pamphlet of service she had, and they counted it right on through on the union.
Yeah, if you belong to a union, as long as you're in that same union, you get the years that counts in that union.
Yeah. But the seniority at the factory, well, they had this 12-month break in it, but the union carried it right on, because she paid her dues right on through, I guess. Well, she paid her dues up till they notified her that she was through. That was only about a little over a year. She had to go every year for physical checkup, and they'd send her everywhere. The local doctors here couldn't handle it. She had to go somewhere to St. Louis or to Columbia. They just sent her to different doctors to see if she was putting on and this, that, and the other. So finally they just notified her that it was paid up for life. And she just wasted about a year or so after that.
I'm trying to make it.
That table has to be almost perfectly level for you to do what you're doing there.
He's gonna, are you gonna
Damon.
do all the dominoes now? No. So that means you're gonna use all.
Well, you quit playing with them and went off. So now she's playing with them.
Well, after she's got.
She's showing how good nerves she's got. Hey, you're getting shaky on that now. That shook more than a whole bunch of the rest of them.
Watch your phone won't work. Carl. The world's moving.
The world is moving.
Any certain thing you're trying to make out at doing that?
No.
Just a game.
Just see if you can
Just
stack.
a call.
Figure falls down in a matter of seconds.
Do you want me to keep on doing this and keep on doing this?
Just push on the back side of that where you're holding
You make it in the
your hand grip. No,
Hand grip. Back here?
And pass the
yeah, there's a button. Push it.
Right here?
Yeah.
See it going around? Oh, it goes back and forth. I guess we can get out there.
How wide of a strip does that take? I mean,
Well-
area.
Okay, right there I got both of you in there pretty good. Now, still got both of you. I got your head and top of Dad's head's out of it. Now, if I bring it all the way down, your whole head is in there. It fills up your whole screen.
Boy, them are running there. Can we keep up with them, honey?
Not hardly.
Mind your weight? Well, I'm trying to see how far I can get in the way. I'm trying to stay out of your way. You better get behind you so I won't get in your way. Heavy it is, but I think it'll weigh around 3,000 or maybe 4,000 pounds. They're pretty heavy. I wouldn't want it on my foot. I had a collar on about my rabbit yesterday.
Oh yeah?
No, he's got one he needs the motor for and some other parts, so he's supposed to call me back. Well, you have to send them off to be developed just like any other film? Oh?
It's on there as soon as you're done.
You ain't coming back in yet.
No, he's standing there looking at you.
Yeah.
Tell her to open the door again.
You want to step out a minute? Get her, Pete. Make her come. Oh, my goodness, Mama.
Hi!
That don't have to be sent off to be developed.
No.
That's all done. When he
turned it off. Well, all them things on top of the house is sure going. Are they spinning?
Well, all that wind is getting cold.
Yes, that wind's getting cold.
That's all it needs him to get up and go with it.
Quite a deal, isn't it?
It blinks at you, don't it?
Yeah,
it
winks at me.
It winkins and blinkins.
Yeah. Boy, I mean, it blinked like, they must have the wrong blinker in it or something. But I mean, it was really a pounder.
No.
Now, does the light flash as regular as it pops?
Yes, why, just so fast you can't, or it just looks like it's a quivering.
How's Donna?
Fine, she went back this morning.
Oh, she was down?
Yeah, she come down yesterday and
No.
fixed up the rest of my income tax thing and what Dean didn't have done on it and all, and got it ready for me to mail out.
Well, he's got that thing a winking and a blinking now, ain't he?
Yeah, he sure has.
It takes care of the whole situation, It's, can't blame it if it don't pick up the sound. He's got
Something over his mic up there to keep it from getting slobbers in his face. Things you ever seen? Noble was in there. He's a doctor. He's one of them highfalutin doctors out of Kansas City. One of them, I mean, high
You don't want that kind of stuff on there.
deal. And he was raising Cain, you know, about the us using bacon grease for.
Just putting in milk wouldn't drink it.
Yeah, you know what goes into bacon and hams and chicken, frozen chicken and stuff. No wonder it stinks so to the bone when you get it. Good Lord, empty out the sewer and
That
pull
light
it.
flashes, that when it's on record, so I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'd never seen the front of it.
Oh, yeah, here's just a flashing up a storm.
Yeah, that does a pretty good job. It takes care of itself when you set it, don't it?
What's it doing, taking a picture all the time?
I guess turned it on, but
Yeah.
It's on automatic, huh?
well, it's just running.
Yeah.
It'll sit there and it'll fall.
What was wrong that wasn't working a while ago? Is something you didn't have set
just-
right?
Didn't have something turned on right. I have this actually the second time I've ever turned it on, so I don't know how to use it really.
You'll find out when the girls, if the girls gets down here in a month, they're better.
Yeah, they'll.
Yeah, in the next month or so I'll use it quite a bit. I just didn't have time. I've been
Keeping you pretty busy.
yeah, and all the spare time I've got, I've been working on the race car. We're going out to Las Vegas and do some desert racing.
Yeah.
He's got a fine racing dune buggies. Gonna go on a desert run without any road. Now that's gonna be some fun, ain't it?
I don't know, I could call it something else besides fun.
Just got my, guess what my number is?
I wouldn't know.
They, you have to, they
Oh,
draw your numbers.
what is your number?
Number 1.
Number 1. You're the first one in the line. Well, that's better than the last one because you'll have better road.
Well, my class, I'm class 10.
Uh-huh.
I got, they drew me, your number in class 10 is 1001, and the 1001.
Is your class.
10 is class 10, and then
You're number 1 in
01,
that.
yeah.
In leading that.
There's either 3 or 4 numbers, some numbers like class 1, class 2, it goes all the way up to class 9, and then class 10, 11, 12, I don't know if there's any more, I think there's like 12 classes. So, like class 1 would be, the first one in class 1 would be it'd be 101, you know, because they got 2 numbers for the car, you know, the series of the car, and then the first letter numbers, if there's 4 numbers, like class 10, it'd be 1001, class 12 would be 1201.
Mhm.
But nobody could believe that. That was just,
Mail
you
to
just mail them your entry fee, and they draw the numbers, and they drew my number first. That's pretty wild. There's probably about 40 cars in my
Let's
class.
hope you come in first on it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be neat. Probably be about $5,000 if we did that.
How long do you have to be in that? How long?
400 miles.
400 miles.
However long it takes the first man to
There's
make
the
400
course.
miles. Can you read that road map?
I can't even see it.
We leave here and come all the way up this way. Obviously it comes this way here. It's 100 miles around this track. Up here, back down this way. Back to the finish line. That's 100 miles. Go around there 4 times. 400 miles out through the desert.
Do you have any certain speed you drive?
Whatever
As
you want.
fast as you can get there.
You gotta make it. You gotta try to beat the other guy.
There's no limit to the speed.
It's
There's
not.
areas. There's
You'd have to
areas.
have new tires on to start out with if you done much spinning, because you.
Yep.
You'd-
About one race pretty well eats up a set of tires. They're over half worn, and if you make a whole race on it, but chances of running a whole race on one set of tires is slim. You know, some guys they'll bust
2 and 3 tires. That's
Well,
about
one
it.
guy he went in 50 miles on one of them 4-wheel drive trucks. He wasted 5 tires and wheels in about 40 miles or so. You know, just bam, just through a rock pile, and by the time he got out of the rock pile, he had 2 spares with him. He had to call, and they brought him 2 more spares to put on the car and 1 to carry, and he wound up messing one of them up. No more than he got started again. So,
You just don't have no road to drive on it, you just have an accident. Huh?
The rougher, that's what there's for.
there's no road out there. There's areas that you are driving on, like these pole line roads where they got the power lines there. We run down along the railroad tracks, and there's probably a service road for the railroad maybe there, you know. Some of them will be just old county roads or something, you know, you'll cross and ride down through them. And there's areas you just go right out through the desert.
Pick your way through the sagebrush.
The fastest areas that we've been driving, there's areas out there that some of them guys, they'll be hitting speeds of 120 mile an hour easily, you know, maybe even faster. Some of the big trucks where they got the big motors, they'll be running 120 mile an hour out through the desert there on them old dry lake beds. It's just flat sand, and that's where you just nail it down and go. Probably 15, 20 miles of that each lap, and then there's probably 5 or 10 miles at a stretch that you'll be on roads that you can go 100 mile an hour on, you know. And but the average speed, about the fastest car to make it don't average 45 mile an hour on the whole lap.
On the whole thing.
Yeah.
You do have it mixed up then to do that.
Then they got a lot of it's like hill climbing.
You'll hit speeds of 120 mile an hour and still only average 45 if you really do good.
Yeah.
So that means there's a lot of 20 and 25, 30 mile an hour driving. But there's 6 checkpoints. You have to stop at each one of them and pick up little coupons showing that you went
You
through
was
there.
there.
Right, because if you didn't, see, this shows that you came up to here, and the only way to get there is straight up through there, so there's not no shortcuts there. But if you didn't come up to here, you could just cut across here. If you didn't have that ticket, look how much you'd save there. You'd save 40 miles, you know.
But you'd be a cheating.
You can cheat, like you can go from here to here without going around that loop. But they say if you try to go straight down through there and cut your own road, this is faster, you know, because that's probably so rough you'd never get through there.
Yeah, no telling what you'd run into.
Might have a gulch down there you couldn't cross. You'd have to come back. You lost time. Yeah,
And I call them,
Minnow 400. Mint 400.
that Jim Butler, the guy that built my car, he kept telling me, because my class, he's got a much wilder car, you know. He's running 2100 cc's. I've got 1600 cc engine. So he's running a lot bigger motor, a whole bunch more horsepower, more suspension, single seater, and I got 2 seats, so I have to carry a passenger with me, and he just rides by himself.
Who's gonna ride with you?
I don't know, just probably a whole bunch of different people.
Mm-hmm.
They want to ride, they got to pay. Get all the money we can get out of them. There was one guy said he'd pay $500 to ride 2 laps. Get your money out. We got a seat over there. It'll be open. I think just get your money out.
No
He said
paid
he could ride
spectators or no
1 or 2
spectators?
laps. He'd pay the entry fee and buy the racing fuel. Of course, he has never come up with any money.
That's another thing I wanted to ask about. What mileage do you get on that gas? You can't tell on something.
Well, see, you have to buy your fuel out there for one thing, and you're going to buy racing fuel, a real high octane fuel, probably 110, 115 octane. So we're going to be paying around $3 a gallon for gas, you know, because you're going to have to buy it there. The law is, you know, you can't transport it out there. Better off not if you could, you know. So they said figure about $200 for fuel. You know, for the racing fuel.
What are we going to do with our vehicles within another year? They said, heard them announce there'd be no lead in the gasoline.
It won't hurt them others to run them on it.
That's what Burl Portell said. You might have to just give a little adjustment on your carburetor. He said,
I run no lead in my van about as much as I run the other, and it don't have to have.
it just costs you more money is all.
I run it in my truck, I think it does better.
Remember how stupid we are? Remember back when no lead came out and everybody complained and they said, well, but it's so much cheaper, we don't have to put the lead in it. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was about 2 or 3 cents a gallon cheaper.
Yeah, but
Now it's 15 cents higher
because they got it refined.
because they have to take the lead out of it.
Yep.
They forget that they had to put the lead in it. You know. You know, now they're telling you, well, we have to take that lead out of it, so it costs more money. And people are going,
excuse.
yeah, and people believe that. Oh, well, you know, it costs more for no lead because they have to take the lead out of it. Like if, you know, now we're getting the fuel out of a lead mine, you know. We have to take the lead out of it.
That's some of them big heavy ones that sets down all the time on
Our
the
gas
job.
is going up each week a little now, right now.
It's gonna do it along the vacation time, John.
Yeah, it does that every year, don't
But
it?
they tell them about it the other day, said that it's winter price going up, it's vacation time. Why, we knew that all the time.
You just plan
They ought to be allowed to do a thing like that.
Well, that's big, that's monopoly, is all I can say.
They shouldn't be allowed, but they sure are.
Make all of us pay for the other fellow's vacation as well as him paying for it too.
Yeah, right.
Everybody pays extra, well, if it only went up a cent a gallon, then everybody, just those who went on vacation, it's in general, every gallon sold is an extra penny, man, I'm telling you, they're making some coffers full.
Well, not only that, you're not on vacation
No.
5 or 6 months out of the year.
Nope. That same way with your fuel bill. Callaway is charging for, how can business do that? Charge customers for building their plant.
Well, theoretically, actually, every business does. There's no, how can a business build a plant if they don't have the funds to build it to begin with? I mean, you know, it's just that most businesses, you don't realize that you're paying them because next year they're going to build a new building or whatever, but you watch your stores and prices keep edging up a little bit and a little bit, and the next thing you know, they got a new building down the street.
It's like they,
And you go, well, Now the price goes up a little bit more because they got the new building, but it went up every once in a while anyway because they was.
Well, what seemed odd to me, just a few weeks back, UE announced their, at the close of their first quarter, at the time of their last quarter rather, they haven't announced it for the first quarter, but they had made so many $1 million net profit on the last quarter of last year. Now they're calling for a rate hike to pay for the Callaway nuclear plant.
Well,
And they was building that and working on it in the last quarter and beginning to use it. Now, if the money they were spending then, coming out of the coffer or out of their bank, didn't register, I don't know how they record that. If it all shows up at once, they gotta have help. The public's gotta bail them out. That's the way it looks to me. It's stupid.
a lot of them construction sites, so that's the way it is they have to pay every 3 or 4 months, they pay for that quarter's, whatever the expenses was, you know.
Well, do we have to pay income tax on our Social Security?
If you're,
If you take in, your single, you'd have 2,400. No, 24,000.
He was Florence last year.
You'd count Florence last year, yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd be on the 3,200. If your income, net income, after deductions is over 32,000, you'd have to pay income tax on a part of your Social Security.
Well, I'm paying right close to $400, $390.66.
On your income tax?
No, this is not on income tax, it's on your Social Security.
You're paying income tax for your Social Security?
I guess that's what I asked. I didn't know that something like that had to be.
You didn't get the paper on it?
I haven't got it all. I just got my forms back that was filled out, and you send the rest of it down. You couldn't mail it. It's a stack of stuff that high. You couldn't put it all in one, so you could mail it down separate. Probably be in tomorrow, next day, or something like that.
Well, it tells you on there how much you're allowed to earn and without any tax on your Social Security check. But if you're,
Well, 12,600 and something I'm allowed without making anything, without paying anything. But then this comes up.
this, honey.
What?
This thing just...
Come on, say something.
Something special?
Something special is right.
Hi. How are you today? Don't smile so pretty, Paul.
Get that one that's asleep in the chair.
Kinda.
The little sleepy head.
Turn around, Paul. Mom's looking around your back.
I'll put the sound in there for him. Get the sound on it for him. Oh, this has been a Mother's Day. This is a Daddy's Day too. Yeah, this is a Daddy's Day too. Ain't that right, Carol?
Yep.
It's not all together for Mama's Day, it's Daddy's Day too.
Right, well, you usually get to share in her joy.
Well, just keep these phones like this and
You might as well get around there when there ain't these picture-taking ranks. I have.
Did
I looked right where I didn't even talk to him.
Yeah, but did you tell on Francis? I mean on Carol?
No.
Will you video me?
No, you're too ugly. You break my camera.
No, yeah, I wouldn't.
Tell him to look around here.
You want them to look over here?
Look at Paul. Look at Paul. Oh, isn't that pretty?
Is that your flower down there? Flower?
They pretty. I've seen a flower before.
Come here.
And so it's good. No, don't eat it. Don't you know everything? Say, be careful, Damon. I'm not too steady on my feet yet.
Damn.
Go back inside. Did you hear your mother tell you she loves you, Paul? She's calling you. Oh, really?
Hi,
Oh,
Paul.
smell that. Are you allergic to it?
Hi.
They're beautiful.
Hold it. Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul.
I have pink and red and white.
Hi, Paul.
Those really.
I'm gonna get me a white.
What? You don't like grass. Big sissy.
Oh, but mother.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Kind of decapitated
You
that
might
one.
want to wash his hands after playing with those before
Are these, are those?
Candy in his mouth.
Yeah. I know that.
I don't think they would poison him, but it would be awful bad. taste.
Right.
Honey, he'll break your glasses.
No, yeah, watch him. The last thing you want.
I don't want my picture taken.
Are you recording?
You're the one hurting
Are you recording? I haven't heard that thing since that plane.
Oh, I didn't think he could be here.
Hi. Bye.
There you go. Get him, get him.
Damon, look out. There's a bug behind you. He's going to go up your pant leg.
That's nice.
Oh, girl. Smell. Smell.
Here, I got them and you. I get too many flowers. I don't know what I'm going to do with them.
Pretty.
Word. I got this from my mom. Record.
You record that on extra long play?
Oh, no.
Isn't it time you have a bath? Oh, now that didn't hurt you.
There's a camera.
I don't know.
You probably did.
Look at all the flowers.
You hit your record button. You don't have it on. Has it got two green lights?
Yeah.
And you're recording.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I did have the record. Can you hit it again to turn it up?
Uh-oh. No, definitely. No. No. You can watch him. What's the matter, Donna? He's bugging you. Gotcha! Yeah. Pneumonia. Besides, well, I went through an ordeal of accident. Same day. Hanging in there.
So you're still hanging in there?
I'm still here.
I didn't know what was on.
That was pneumonia. I caught in the summer.
Hey, come on.
Where are you? Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, I want one
There.
I'm standing here to entertain Paul, is what I'm doing. He's taking pictures of my mother. Last.
let's get into something to make a noise.
Well, now you're talking about snow being up there where the kids come from. When the hell they have something?
How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Pretty good.
Did you say you wanted dry dishes?
No, not now.
Everybody look at that movie. Think you're calling them sweethearts. Well, I know what it is. I want to fool everybody. Okay, where did the bones here go? You got something you want to put them in?
No bones found.
Just leave them in there. I'll oil them down.
This thing does work.
Now we break it. These are out. Now I can Bring a Sprite too, honey.
We left on the
Dan, either bring a Sprite or 7-Up too. You should have been really
Took a bus load
Yeah,
down
you
to,
probably should have, because then you'd have got my.
Oh, you get sound of that too.
Yeah, I know.
Sure.
We're showing it on out there.
Come here, give him something to look at. Come here, give him something to look at.
All right.
Oh, Pretty Boy Floyd was killed in St. Louis.
That's the kind of movies you like, isn't it?
You got that one.
Coming through.
Some rust. Hey, Duty.
You're on TV now.
See you later.
Oh my gosh. You're rude.
It was wide open, I thought it was one.
In other words,
I didn't know that foot to get bumped.
Exercise.
Here's another sack.
That's it, Mary. Follow behind him there. Hey, Paul, you're missing it. They're in here dancing. What you blushing about?
That's your partner, that's your corner.
never a dull moment at night. Home to no house.
Now, the flour. Is in this bag. Do you have some in a container, Mother? Do you use, in the bag, you don't have any?
Tupperware container sitting down below.
Big canister.
I thought she did have, but I wasn't
It's
sure.
regular flour, it doesn't have any baking powder or anything in it, it's not flour, right?
This other one has it. Oh, with the bill. What's Mountain Dew?
I don't want this right now.
I don't know what all that is. Oh, it was necessary. I made him think I didn't want my picture taken.
Oh. No, honey, the one out here, the brown one. He can probably hear that all, you know.
Boy, I
You missed it a while ago.
4 teaspoons and what was that sweet rude words?
That was you. That was Fran. I got her attention there. What, Carl?
Can you what? Have a Diet
Do you have a quarter?
Yeah, just ask him again.
Do you have a quarter?
Just to give you what happened, tell you what happened yesterday.
Do you have a quarter?
Do you have a quarter?
Do you know how much a quarter is?
Tell Aunt Fran what you did yesterday.
I found $18 in the parking lot.
Well, where's my share?
He spent.
I don't have one.
All they have of it is $16 now.
That's bad.
You done all right. Well, you did spend some money in the parking lot before, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know, probably have. Probably have.
Well, you found that in Northwest Plaza parking lot. I wasn't about to go on down on there.
No way.
Wasn't anybody close.
Wasn't anybody close to where he found it. I said, you go ask him, everybody lost it.
For sure.
Everybody could have lost it. Take $18 here, $18 here, $18 here.
You'll take any 18 bucks you can find, won't you?
Well, sure, I
That's what
believe,
you
on
do
the
it.
other hand, I think that would
Did you
change.
find a rolling pin, Mary?
Money, that's fine.
Yeah, I know.
Smile, Paul.
I believe, but I think that was one of James' that found some money one time, and they were in the way.
Did? Did, clean it up dirty.
I was wondering,
Did, stop so dirty.
Okay, just lay it on the counter.
we'll get a paper towel or a napkin or something.
Oh, good.
I don't want to.
Good thing you was out of the way, wasn't it?
Did you expect it to be cold?
I knew exhaust system.
Hello, Mom.
They needed
All
about
ready for a bite?
around 100,000.
Yeah, they sure cute little girls.
That's what, honey?
There is a
that
hole
was sure
there, Paul.
cute
You're
little
supposed to
rose.
peek through the hole when you're filming.
Why?
Look around this.
Mine doesn't need it then, it's only reading 35,000.
He didn't need it to see what he was
After you
filming.
hit 100,
Thanks.
the electronic ignition sure goes a lot farther than the point.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some wires short out in the floor.
No, I mean, you haven't put a new one in, pick up and everything.
I put a new pickup in because the wire shorted out. Blew the muffler wide open.
See, I had to,
A wire broke on it, and when the vacuum advance would move it,
the
it
little,
would kill it.
the little poster turns around in there with the points in
Useful,
about.
man.
10 minutes, get the thing started.
Why?
Because I need
Hard hope is
a man.
getting a spell on it, and I don't know where
Your
it's in the
sister
show.
ran you out a while ago, but she'll let you come in there now if you'll work.
I need a man.
You want Dan in there?
I don't care.
No, she don't want me, she wants a
He'd be
man.
all fingers.
I need
One
a
time you'll-
trustor.
One time when it's cold,
What makes you think I'm all fingers?
I said, do you want somebody with all fingers? Because you've been sticking that stuff in your mouth instead of starting it. That's what she wants you to do, is to start
Oh,
it.
I know what I thought you meant.
That would fit your mouth.
I need you.
That's not what we
You're
thought
gonna
you
give
meant.
it to him, Fran, it's no fun.
That's not what we thought you meant, was it?
No,
We gotta make it like Fido.
Yeah, she run it out.
Well, you ding dong. Bounce it back in.
I'm not a ding dong.
Now flipping this
Did
way.
you
like
want
that.
it?
Yeah.
Don't.
Roll it.
I made Fido.
That's called fold. That's a roll. Mine always rolls in there.
Daddy, you
I didn't take that kind of schooling, so I don't know what all that stuff's
Okay, now
called.
turn your bowl and roll it.
I just do it.
There you
where
go.
they gotta move this surface to.
Straight side.
Another shopping
I just
center.
rate my size.
Here in St. Louis
Oh,
area.
come on, get the sleeves off and get the flour. I'll have
One of the other shopping centers here in St. Louis area.
Well, that's the way I
Crestwood will have it, and
What's that?
the McDonald's Circus.
She didn't have there near that much goes on. She didn't
Ronald
have
McDonald Circus.
none at all.
Well,
It was down there in the Northwest parking lot.
24 hours to move to set it up.
but not the way you
I suppose it would take them, but from way out on top, they'll have 22 hours for work at a time, so, and he said it would be 2 days. So it's probably takes them a day to tear it down and a day to set it back up, but I don't know. We don't know how long he'll work at that. He's supposed to show, yeah, he's supposed to show up there tonight at midnight, help start tearing down.
It's almost ready.
That kind of stuff.
When did the lower school up there?
She left yesterday on the bus. She got up there last night at the place. They had to pick her up in Des Moines. Of course, church and baccalaureate and graduation today, and then they put her back on the bus tomorrow afternoon. She'll be back home by 10:30, so tomorrow night.
Yeah,
The bus trip.
humongous book. It doesn't only cost 10 cents.
On the,
They put out
we checked out the plane fare, and it was gonna cost her $360 some, so
To where?
To
Des Moines.
from St. Louis to
Can
Des
you
Moines.
believe that?
Round trip was 360 some bucks.
United's on strike, remember?
Popcorn and a box.
And Ozark and TWA is the only ones that went that way.
Costs $1. It's like,
Oh, man, that's enough.
I should never eat that handful of M&Ms and drink a soda.
No, you shouldn't have, because you don't have room for a cookie now.
I'll drink my dad's cookie. I'll drink it.
You drink my, you'll drink my cookie?
I think I've changed the wrong chair.
I'll eat my
Here's
dad's
a good chair.
I'll eat
That's too
15
close to the front of the
cookies.
camera.
15 for my dad and 4 for...
I told you not to talk cookies,
What?
Thanks, Paul.
but you didn't want to talk cookies. Oh, Dad doesn't make good cookies?
I'm not anybody's dummy.
Her mom didn't
Well,
raise,
you're yourself.
her mom didn't raise no fools either.
Yeah. She's just her own dummy, I guess, then.
That's what Rick's always telling me. My mom didn't raise no fools. I said, no, I'm not plural.
No, I guess she didn't do much of a job raising him, did she?
Don't kick the
She
tape.
tried hard, but she just wasn't successful. That's what you should have told him.
Or just say that wasn't her fault.
Wasn't her fault. She tried to raise him.
Oh, that's nice.
Carl, it's not getting anything with your elbow.
Nice sun is out there.
Okay.
When you had it on, he didn't know it.
Picky, how are you? He thinks I'm trying to get him.
I don't think he got too sick, although he didn't go
I'm
well.
hit him with that piece of wood.
Cookie dough. I think it's running over.
Hungry, hungry, hungry.
Carl.
Oh, hi, Pauline, how you doing? Oh, good. Right, I gotta show him how to make it.
Don't. I see some wrong things. I'm going to the bathroom. Leave me alone.
She didn't know you did that a while ago.
Does she think that keep you from getting her picture?
Sure.
Well, you heard what she said, didn't you? Didn't you hear what she said?
Just the same person.
Different little
He's
bathroom.
one or two times in different
You think
clothes.
that'll keep you from getting your picture? That's about like Gabby going to the bathroom and keeping me from getting it. I kicked the door down. If I was in the house, I'd be right.
That's his sister-in-law. Not Gabby,
They fall.
Cindy,
Fall.
London, Jim. Or Gabby and Rick.
They both fall to school.
How many Marie's changed?
This.
Oh,
Jane's
shucks.
fine. She looks good.
And eat it. Good, you had your picture.
I know, it don't seem like it, does it? Yeah, 3 plus a couple.
Because we was talking about the graves down there.
Yes, they will.
And I said, Tyler's baby was the first one come in down there. And then there's been 3 more since then. And I says, well, the baby's about 3 years old now, so I've made, but it's been about 4 years. It'd be 6.
Think you better take a double take on that.
Who's that?
Was it over a year ago?
If I'm not badly mistaken,
I kind of
Angela was the first one
we're kind of spending all of our time.
put in there.
Yes. How long
And
ago?
then Andy,
Yes.
and Carl come after Andy.
It's you, baby, Andy.
That was
Carl.
after that?
Carl.
Carl was born there.
Carl was born
About 9 months or so after Andy was here.
No more cookie dough. Now get out of it. We're not gonna have any more cookies, you pig.
Well, I was just thinking of the.
That's okay. I'll say it. No, it's Dan.
Yeah, C-section had to wait. Yes.
We're not even gonna have any.
I can't say just how long.
Stir it. I had to stir it all.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I have to look at the dates and everything, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
Dad, this is your kind of cookie dough.
Well, be waiting.
You got it.
Hey, Dad. I asked him for a little bit. He put me a big gobble.
Angela, Tommy's baby. And then Andy was buried in just a matter of months after that. That was November, Thanksgiving. Tommy Jeans was baby died May 16th.
About 9-10 months after
And then
Andy was buried, Carl was born.
Andy was buried in November, Thanksgiving. Huh?
That we were.
Who's your grandson?
My Carl was born about 9 months later.
I thought you was having buried then.
No.
No, Carl
Born.
was buried then.
No,
We're talking
I was talking about, yeah, I was talking about the time.
buried.
I was explaining the reason why I think the time was different.
Maybe I did. Not what I was thinking.
See, Shane's
Not what I was
5.
thinking. It was maybe what I said.
We'll find out what he said.
Carl said it. Shane's 5.
Hello?
Shane will go to school this year.
Everybody accuses me of saying what I'm not. Little thing I said.
Tommy's baby been buried.
Well, she didn't quite get my, what is it?
About 8 years.
Eve's
It
apple.
was 8 years.
What did we call it? We picked some kids up one day. Loaded, put on them, and we was up at Whitey Reservoir, and the water was really rough.
Yeah.
And throwing big
Oh, wait a
wet
minute.
caps
Carl
up,
B.
and it had a lot of water in their boat.
Carl be 8.
And they got in our house, and Lee was about 6 years old. When the kids got out, Lisa's boy, he was
Almost a year, so it'll be 9 months.
I just couldn't tell that he was really scared. And Lisa says, well, you know that big lump that goes
I know, it don't
in
seem that
there?"
long.
And cried. His was really big.
Well, the church is dedicated.
You got two
I can't get that time frame all straight.
Well, that was it a year.
So, Dad, you gotta give me a little bit out.
Tommy Jean's baby.
Goodness, it don't seem like it's been that long since the
Either 1 or 2 years.
I don't remember if it was a year or
Don't forget, Mom. It only seemed like 2 or 3 days since I was born.
It don't seem very long. No kidding.
Well, I bet she feels different than she did 2 or 3
No,
days after.
I can't remember. See, that part I can't get locked in.
quite a bit
At
The
the
church was built in 73 or 70.
Gabby and Rick,
Can you record yourself?
GMC pickup.
Gabby and Rick was married in the church downtown.
Like a ghost.
Tom and Marie was married in the church out here.
Now, I need
Can you record you?
So the church out here was there at least a year.
Do you want me to show you who picked him up?
I think that the church building out here was around Easter, before Tom and Marie got married in June or July, July I think.
So you can't see me, can you?
Just
Can't sing.
one
Am I on
day or so
TV?
before Tommy turned.
Let me see, let me see. Let me be, let me
Seems
be.
to me like we went
I
ahead
can't
and
do see
April's whenever.
I can't.
You didn't get completely out.
I
I know
get the,
that
Now,
there's a year.
Well, I know it was an awful hailstorm today. We dedicated our service.
it will pick him up.
It did really hail that day.
Yeah.
Quite a storm because Brother Burr preached the dedication service. And he drove in from the gate.
It'll pick him up.
Who are you talking to?
They had to pull over and park in there.
Well, if you don't pay more attention to yourself than anyone else does, there's no need in talking.
I just said, boy,
Now, it's been a long time
You
now.
know that?
A good long while.
lots of problems.
Here comes
But that part of it is pretty clear to me. Borrow company.
Bye. In line. Whee! I wanted to see what the little big lights were.
Oh, no.
Pretty close to Shane's age. She'd be about 5 now. She's a pretty good sized little girl. I haven't seen her, but I've seen pictures of her.
You say, Jamie?
Here comes the right whale and then Mary walking in the room. Don't shake the table.
I can't keep up with these kids. I
Time
can't even
goes
keep up with my own
pretty quick.
grandkids, much less anyone else.
Grandma thinks you're 5.
I'm 7.
You are. Well, I
Yeah,
don't
you
know
know August
why.
wants you, babe.
7 going on 3.
And you're my
Thanks
young.
for the birthday card, friend.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's the only one I got till my insurance man finally got me one yesterday.
I
Friend,
bought her a
well,
rock.
like I'm 7 going on 100.
Yeah, he got me a rock that tells time.
I'm 7 going on a 99.
One of those real pretty polished.
I didn't ask the old man where it come from, but it probably come from Wyoming, either Wyoming or Arizona. That's where he gets most of them.
What's that? What's that?
Real pretty.
He does his own work. He's a rock hound. The man's
Well, I
retired.
wouldn't
They're
scratch
all
it.
working
It's probably
retired.
poison ivy.
What?
What
End
do
of
you
year.
see?
You.
Me. Well, now you got something good to look at, haven't you?
Paul, you know I don't know.
Have you got any, hydrocortisone cream?
Someone said I got grandpa in there with that stuff.
in there that you use on poison ivy. In the medicine chest in the bathroom, there's little tubes that I think it said poison ivy.
Why?
Green sacrifice and stuff like that, and I think poison ivy.
I don't remember it myself.
I know.
But I used to get into that medicine cabinet, so I
They were burning
Carl and
blood.
Mom need you back there.
They were
This is hydrocortisone cream.
okay.
Come here.
He went that way to meet you.